This dumb PDF makes me over $500 daily. I'm going to go ahead and refresh my backend analytics. As you can see, the date stamp, September 2nd, 2025, till September 2nd, 2025. As of today alone, I've already crossed over $500 in sales. And the craziest part, 95% of this is profit. That's because what I'm selling isn't some fancy product, not a course, not physical inventory. It's literally just a dumb PDF file. No cost of goods, no complicated setup. The only expense I have is the $5 I spend daily on ads, and that $5 consistently turns into $500 plus every single day. Now, here's where it gets even crazier. Do you want to know what this PDF actually is? It's literally an image of a frog. Yes, a frog. But not just any frog, it's a frog in a casual corporate outfit, smoking. That's it. That's what's pulling in over $500 a day for me. And the reason I call it dumb is because at first, even I couldn't believe people would buy something like this. But here we are. And the truth is, this isn't random luck. I did it intentionally, using a very repeatable system. Here's how it started. One night, I was browsing through Etsy, and I stumbled across a listing for frog art that was absolutely crushing it. Tons of sales, tons of reviews. That was my light bulb moment. I thought to myself, okay, this frog art is already validated, people are paying for it, but how do I make it my own so I can also sell it without competing directly? So here's the twist. I took a screenshot of this listing, opened up ChatGPT, uploaded the screenshot, and told it to recreate something similar, but with a unique spin, so it became my own original design. I made sure to tell it not to frame it, not to add extra fluff, just give me the art itself. Within minutes, I had a fresh piece of frog art that was mine. I will also tell it to give it to me in a PDF form in different size formats, so customers can have different print options. But that's only the beginning, because selling a single PDF like that doesn't guarantee you'll make $500 a day. What really scales this is how and where you sell it, and that's when my strategy kicks in. I don't sell on Etsy. I don't deal with insane competition or saturated markets. Instead, I use Gumroad, hands down one of the best platforms for digital products because they handle everything: payments, instant delivery, and customer support. I don't have to worry about a single thing after the PDF is uploaded. Here's the game changer. How do I drive traffic? Because Gumroad doesn't magically bring you customers. That's where my unfair advantage comes in. I use Pinterest. Yes, Pinterest ads. Now you're probably thinking, wait, people actually run ads on Pinterest? And the answer is yes, and not just ads, highly targeted, hyper-profitable ads. Most people, when they think of paid ads, they think Facebook, Google, TikTok. The problem is, those platforms are overcrowded with millions of advertisers. If you're brand new, good luck competing with brands that have million-dollar ad budgets. Plus, those platforms aren't really designed to protect smaller advertisers. Pinterest is the exact opposite. Hardly anyone talks about it, which means way less competition. And because they're still growing their ad platform, they actually want you to win. They optimize in your favor so you can keep running ads and keep paying them. And here's where it gets wild. On Pinterest, people aren't scrolling aimlessly like they do on TikTok. They're searching with intent. They're already looking for art, decor, design ideas, and creative inspiration. Which means when they see my frog art, it doesn't feel like an ad. It feels like the solution they were already searching for. So let's break this down step by step. First, I create a Gumroad listing. It's simple: title, description, upload my PDF file in multiple sizes, and set the price. Done. Now I move to Pinterest ads. I create a manual campaign, which is where the magic happens. Inside this campaign, I set up 2 ad sets. One ad set is targeted using specific keywords directly related to my product, things like frog art, wall decor, art prints, interior design. The second ad set is completely broad, no targeting at all, just letting Pinterest figure it out. Both ad sets use the same ad creative. Now, how do I create the perfect ad creative? This is another secret. I go back to ChatGPT and ask it to create a mock-up of my frog art. But I don't just want any mock-up. I tell it to place my design in a frame inside a modern minimalist living room because that's exactly the aesthetic Pinterest users are drawn to. Then I ask ChatGPT to write me a high-converting title and description for my ad. And boom, in just a few minutes, I have the perfect ad creative ready to upload. Once the ad is set up, I publish it and let it run for at least 3 days without touching it. This is important because Pinterest ads need a little time to optimize. And here's the suspenseful part. At around day 3, sales usually start kicking in. That's when I analyze the performance. If an ad set isn't converting after 3 days, I turn it off. But if it's performing, I let it ride. And a performing ad set should bring in at least 2 sales per day at a minimum. That's the baseline I look for. Now here's where Pinterest becomes unbeatable. Unlike Facebook or TikTok ads, you don't have to constantly tweak, update, or fight against algorithm fatigue. Once you find that winning ad set, you can let it run for weeks or even months, and it just keeps performing. That's why I can spend only $5 a day on ads and consistently call in over 500. And when you break it down, that's almost pure profit because, again, my product is literally just a PDF. As always, I've laid out the full details of how I sell this particular PDF with this specific strategy in this video with no fluff, but honestly, this is just scratching the surface. There are so many other things and insider tricks that I'm not able to cover in these videos as they would need their own separate videos. But here's the thing. I already built a private system. It's called the passive PDF method. And inside, I literally walk you step by step and you can just copy my whole exact process and every other thing else, which I will show you. From the exact PDFs you can start selling right away to selling them on autopilot without having to create content or look for buyers. So if you're watching this thinking, okay, this sounds amazing, but I have no clue where to start, then that's exactly why I made the passive PDF method. You'll find a link down in the description or in the pinned comment. You can always watch my videos and implement all the info and value I share with you guys. There is nothing wrong with taking information, implementing, and figuring it out yourself. I encourage people to do this because the ones who do are already way ahead of 90% of people who never take action. But at the same time, if you want to skip all the initial groundwork and take a faster shortcut to passive income, then my passive PDF method system is for you. I literally take you into my backend and show you how I sell my own PDFs effortlessly online. It's like a money glitch with payments coming in automatically every single day. All you have to do is just copy exactly what I do, and you can have your own PDF business turned on and running all on autopilot. With this system, everything is literally done for you. You just have to go into your own backend and push the button to turn it on. So if you really want to take action today, use the link in the description or in the pinned comment to get started. And remember, there are new people every single day implementing my passive PDF method strategy. The more people get put onto this, the more expensive it will become. See you on the other side. I want you to think about this for a second. If a dumb frog PDF can make me this much money, imagine duplicating this system with other PDFs. The opportunities are endless. So here's the lesson I want to leave you with. It's not about the frog PDF. It's about understanding the formula. That's it. Simple but powerful. So if you're serious about starting your own PDF business, my passive PDF method is literally the easiest way to start. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my playlist on selling PDFs online because the next video will blow your mind even more.